Hi, welcome to my Patrick Butcher presentation. Today I'll be talking about Raymond Carver and his short story, Bicycles, Muscles, Cigarettes. Carver's writing shows the struggle of ordinary people in everyday life. Raymond Carver was born in Oregon in 1938 and grew up in Washington. His father worked in a sawmill and his mother was a waitress. These working-class roots shape his characters in his stories. Carver married at 19 years old and soon had two children. He worked hard jobs to support his family, like janitor and delivery man. His life was stressful and influenced his writing deeply. He studied writing at Chico State College, where he met the writer John Gardner and was mentored by him. He also spent time at the Lowest Writer Workshop. These experiences helped him grow as a writer. Carver faced many problems, including alcoholism and poverty. These struggles affected his health and relationships, but they also gave him powerful material for his stories. Carver's style is known as dirty realism. This means he used simple language to talk about harsh, everyday life. His minimalist style made small moments feel powerful. His major works include Will You Please Be Quiet, Please? What We Talk About When We Talk About Love from 1981 and Cathedral from 1983. The short stories collection made him famous. Carver minimalist stories show deep struggle in regular people's life. In Bicycles, Muscles, Cigarettes, he explores masculinity, power, and moral uncertainty. One small moment can show a big truth. The story comes from Will You Please Be Quiet, Please? He follows a father, his son, and a missing bicycle. He asks what it means to be a good man and a good parent. I'm not going to stand here and argue with you about it. I said I'm not going to argue with you. You said something about law and order. You said something about justice. I want you to remember that. This story shows how people try to keep control in tough situations. The father wants to protect his son and also prove something to himself. The story shows tension without needing action. Carver played a major role in reviving the American short story form in the 1980s through his restrained and sharply realistic prose. Carver's early stories were heavily edited by Gordon Lish. Lish made them colder and shorter. Later, Carver took more control over his work and returned to his own voice. In 1977, Carver met poet Tess Gallagher. She helped him recover from alcohol and encouraged his writing. This relationship gave him peace and support. Carver taught at Syracuse University. He believed in writing with truth and clarity. He helped many young writers to develop their voices. Carver won several awards, including the Guggenheim and O. Henry Prizes. His books were nominated for the National Book Award and Pulitzer Prize. He was loved by critics and readers. He also wrote poetry, such as Ultramarine and Where Water Comes Together with Other Water. Like his story, his poems use simple words to show deep feelings. Carver died of lung cancer in 1988 at age of 50. He had finally found he had finally found peace in life and love. His gravestone reads, "And did you get what you wanted from life? Even so, I did." Carver's writing changed American literature. Writers like Tobias Wolff and Haruki Murakami were inspired by him. His honest, quiet style still matters till this day. Carver once said, "It's possible to write about something simple using plain words to still give them deep meaning." That's what he did. He made the ordinary feel powerful. His stories, his stories remind us small moments still matter.